Eddie Polars. Eddie Polars.
Yep, that's
Us.
Oh,
Can't stand you. Let me close the pantry door.
that's what's been today this entire time. It's in your birthday. That's interesting. I wish I had known.
Oh shit!
Comfort.
Melancholy hill, there's a plastic tree.
Yeah. 6 feet. Mhm.
social distancing.
You like the bag?
No, I hate it.
Or
I'm
is it
black,
good?
and I hate black people.
It's Michael Kors. Something you can afford.
When you get, when I sue you for all this money you're stealing from our podcast,
I'm sorry, you're not going to be able to catch up to me. I'm going to be in my Tesla in Canada.
you're American, honey. They'll extradite your black ass.
Okay, it's okay. I will be away. I will be
They'll be
away.
like, we have a black? No, we not doing without America. I'm sorry, bitch. You gotta leave.
A black?
So we're not supposed to deal with America. Y'all are annoying, so go back.
Oh well. Hmm?
Speaking of extradite, I watched this wild documentary about this man and this woman, and it's like a kind of small team of people who basically, hold on, I need a spoon. Basically over like I think 15 years, basically sold all this paintings for $80 million, and they were all fakes.
Oh my God, love that for him.
Huh?
I love that for him.
And it ruined one of the like this well-established like art gallery in New York called Notlers, have been open for 165 years at that point, and they like because their main one was selling art that was proven to be fraud, and so they said, all right, well, our reputation is down shit, we can't come back from that, so they closed.
Mm.
They also were broke. It was wild. It was a fun documentary. People were blaming this like woman. Her name was Anne Friedman because like I think Anne really believed that they were real paintings. And to her defense, she got like leading experts of the artists to verify their authenticity. So like in her defense, she did her due diligence. I think she just got played.
Dang. But also, if it just looks good, is that not enough?
I mean, yes and no. It's for what they were sold. If under the pretext, I think under the pretext because they're being sold as this undiscovered painting from this who like a really famous artist from the whatever that phrase of life was.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
No,
Mm.
it's like it's the style of art abstract. So now apparently abstract was like really big in the art world like 2000s, 2010s, like millions of dollars worth for like in these abstract artists who are now dead. He's like, oh, I found this abstract artist by Rothko. And they're like, oh my God, wow. Sells for millions of dollars. Because now people love to have rock. I mean, it was so good that this family bought it and it went to an exhibit. It had this whole Rothko exhibit and it had a wall to itself.
Oh.
So like it fooled a lot. Like literally, it fooled the expert. So I was like, I think Anne really thought it was real.
Dang.
And she didn't get in trouble for anything. I mean, they fought lawsuits against her and the company, and the government filed a lawsuit against her. None of the lawsuits settled. One couple didn't settle, and then the government decided not to charge her because it couldn't really prove that she knew it was fake.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, why waste your time when you can't prove without a reasonable doubt that she knew it was fraud? Even though she had tons of like people saying it was real. It was messy. And then yesterday I watched a documentary about this man, speaking of fraud, who was like making fake, like, I never heard about this. He basically said he found these like, he was Mormon, and he said he found like these like texts that nobody's ever seen before. I found a letter from one of the founder, whatever his name is, and like was selling it for hundreds of thousands of dollars and trying to be fake.
Jason Mormon.
What?
The founder of Mormonism, Jason Mormon.
No, I don't think you're right. I'm pretty sure it's David something.
Yeah, it's like a prophet.
Oh, yeah.
I have a friend who's a Mormon.
And he was also being wild with these. So he would like say, I found this letter and like really fuck with the way people think about like the actual like start of Mormonism. So the whole like how Mormonism is said to be started was that David, whatever his name is, basically an angel came down and led him to these go, hey Keenan.
Hey, the Queen.
So an angel came down and led him to these gold plates, which were the start of Mormonism. And so this guy was making fraud. He made this letter and was like, that his David's like a trusted, like most close assistant said that actually a white salamander led him to these gold plates. And so it was like fucking with the like I don't know the words I'm looking for, but basically it was a wild documentary. I was like, whoa, never knew about any of this shit. Happened in the 80s. And then and apparently it got so like he got so deep into fraud that he started bombing people to kind of like cover up his fraud. Yeah, he's in jail now.
Nuclear bomb? Well, not.
No, like he blew up 2 people and blew up himself. On like Mama had a plan.
That reminds me of this like podcast that I was listening to. Like, there was a big Indian group that like moved to like I think Iowa, and like they bought like an entire town and like they renamed the town. Like they basically like murdered people like to get into the government, and all of this is wild. And like the founder of like the religion or whatever, he had, I want to say like 73 Corvettes.
Little red Corvette.
And like he stopped talking, and like it made the religion even better because like everyone was like, I think he wants us to do this, right? He just wouldn't talk or like say anything. So they're just like, this is what I believe the religion is. It just got spiral out of control. And like there was like a case of like literally someone tampering with the water source and poisoning people. They used to bus like people from California like into the city so that they could vote and like turn so that they would win, promising the homeless people like food and everything like that. It was wild. But you really can't do that anymore because we are in a pandemic. Segue.
I'm screaming over Keenan over here with this phone down. Oh, I think we see he's like a pots and pans move over like it's Keenan's cooking show. But like from the point of view of the stove.
Hey guys, welcome back to Petty Pollers. That is PETTYPOLLERS. I'm BJ.
And I'm Keenan.
I'm Don.
I'm Sarah.
Yay! And this week on Petty Pollers, we're talking about Petty Pandemic. Ooh, how topical.
A petty Papa John's.
Yes, a petty parallelogram.
Parallelogram?
Parallelogram.
You struggle.
Okay.
Sonic. Oh, I love Sonic. I wish I had a Sonic close to me.
The Hedgehog?
No, the fast food place.
Yeah.
Keenan got really excited and really worn out in the same second.
Like stimulus tweets. It's just like my stimmy hits my direct deposit, me going to Sonic. Let me get the hedgehog.
There was one in like the SeaWorld group about like, is the whale for sale or not, bitch?
Well, honestly, I think this past year has been interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we continue to just live in interesting times.
I mean, I feel bad for the future generation because like from when we were like born to now, it's just been wild shit left and right. Like if it gets wilder, it's gonna be like nuclear, and I don't want to be part of that life. So I feel bad for them.
I mean, in elementary, we got hit with 9/11, and then swine flu, other things.
Recession, housing market boom, which was also once in a lifetime. A lot of once in a lifetime things.
You know what that makes me? Stressed.
What else can happen?
But like,
Maybe this is actually Y2K. Maybe this is Y2K really was going down. For me, that was like the world's gonna end, but the world was gonna end slowly, not all in one day.
wait, what if instead of 2012 they meant 2021?
I'm screaming.
They got the numbers mixed up. That's probably it. But like, think about like pre-pandemic shit, like going to a restaurant and sharing fish bowls.
Oh, like the massive.
Yeah, it's like the
drink-
massive
yeah,
bowl.
bowls.
Like that is
Oh.
wild.
Oh, I never shared those.
Oh, I did it once.
I was very like a CP kid, having my own picture. Very all of that.
Oh, he got money.
I had money before the pandemic when I was working 4 jobs and living my life.
Do you
Oh, speaking of, my band director's moving to Colorado.
with his child?
Huh?
With his child?
Children and wife, yeah.
I would too.
And he was like jokingly offered me a job, and I said, if you fly out to Colorado, I'll take the job.
Right.
Like I can fly out once a week.
Like I'm not moving, but like if you can fly me out there, like
Like once a month, I'll come out and teach color guard. Absolutely.
I'll take a good spirit flight.
No, it's the university. I want something real name brand.
Oh, love that for
Oh,
him.
nice.
Yeah.
So what's been like a goal of you all's like when the pandemic first started?
One more time?
What was a goal that like you wanted to like achieve when the pandemic first started?
Oh.
I didn't really have, I guess sewing was kind of a goal.
You did that.
Like during
New
the-
hobby.
Oh,
like,
during the pandemic.
how'd that go?
Keenan, I cannot hear anybody over this rustling, tussling you're doing.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
All here. I couldn't hear anything Sarah was saying at all.
Okay.
I tried to learn sign language, and I learned like my alphabet. I learned like mom, dad, like all of those families' numbers.
Is
Yeah,
that father?
I think I can't remember anymore. I don't really. I learned like some of the food, and I learned animals and stuff.
Were you doing it with Duolingo?
No, I was learning it on Skillshare.
No.
Yeah.
On Skillshare. This podcast is sponsored by Skillshare. With
It's
our
not. We're not sponsored by them, but they can. They can. We will pick up new hobbies for you.
Right. So I did that for like only like the month of April into part of May, but then I got called back to work. So
And you were just like, okay, well,
Yeah.
and this is it.
yeah, unfortunately stopped my hobby at that point because
I feel that.
that took a lot of time. Well, I did.
I wanted to learn how to skate, and I did skate. And I skate every now and then. And we went skating for my birthday. Yay! And Keenan's birthday, because it's the same day. Oh wait, it's Sarah's birthday.
Not the, oh wait.
Yeah.
What's
You know
screaming?
this bag? I don't.
Oh, your comfort bag?
Yeah, my comfort bag. I don't necessarily. While Keenan is away, I don't necessarily know what's in it.
Anything?
Oh my god.
I'm so confused.
You heard it here first, fans. BJ hates the environment. Cancel him.
I think. Oh, I think the gift fell out. Oops. Oh well. Happy birthday, Sarah. Anyways, back
They're gonna
to
cancel your ass.
me. Wait, is this your second birthday spending it in the pandemic? Yeah. Damn. We've only had one. We've only had one in the pandemic. We were pretty lucky last year
It was
because last year for our birthdays, well, for my birthday, we were at Suki.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
You wanna hear a funny story about the birthday song?
What?
What'd you say?
You wanna hear a funny story about the birthday song?
No, I want to talk about Sarah. Next.
Bitch, wipe your mouth. You got food in your mouth. First
No,
of
that's
all,
fine.
Who said that
um,
was
ew. Well, so in high school, when I just for my first musical, I was like super fucking nervous. And so I sung my song. Who knows what it was at this point? That was years ago. And they asked me to sing like "Happy Birthday" afterwards. And so I was so nervous. I started singing the black "Happy Birthday," not the regular "Happy Birthday." And I didn't notice it like a good 30 seconds later. To ya. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Fully me. Why are they in my head? Why are they laughing?
Nobody was like, what the hell?
Fully that. Well, one was black. My life mentor now is black. She was laughing like, girl, you better say bitch.
Have you guys had any like what you thought was a coronavirus scare where you were sick and you were just like, I don't know?
Almost everything.
Because I sleep with my fans on and their AC is at 68 every way when I wake up. My throat. Oh my god. Me drink some water. Never mind. I'm good.
Wait,
When COVID first, when I lost my uncle, I went right before. Well, I lost my uncle during COVID, but not because of coronavirus, because he was on his way out.
I hate the way you say that. I hate the way you say that. He had one foot out the door.
Girl. And so right before I flew up there for the funeral, I got sick, like COVID sick. I'm pretty, and I till this day I don't know if I actually contracted COVID and flew all the way up to Indiana, or I was just sick. All I know is that I had a dry throat. I was coughing everywhere. It was a mess. But nobody in my family caught COVID, so I'm assuming it was something else entirely.
Well, I really think I had it in December of 2019. Because I got really fucking sick the week of Christmas during daily ops of Christmas, but I didn't want to miss a single parade because I had fun doing it. But I was like on my deathbed. I would literally go to MK, then come home and pass the fuck out for hours. I was on so much medication.
So I didn't have a scare or whatever, but like Haley, when I visited like Arkansas last year in February, like she would like be passing out. She's like, I can't breathe and everything. And like, this is before we knew anything about like Corona in the US or whatever. And we like took her to the emergency room and they were like, girl, you don't have the flu. You don't have pneumonia. We don't know what you have. We can give you a Z-Pack, but like, also, it's not going to do anything for you, and that's going to be charged for it. So, what do you want to do? And so, like, basically, she just went home and like down NyQuil and Dayquil all like day, and like still felt horrible. And she was just like, I really can't breathe, and she had a fever and all of that. And I was just like, well, girl, I gotta go home, so I need you to get better.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I had it too, because like I was like barely making it through parade, and it was Christmas court. That's just nothing. So I was like,
you
why?
can talk the flu for me, because I was dead with the flu like literally a week before.
I don't think it was the flu.
I think a lot of people had like some like weird strainish of it or whatever, because like even Ronald like was almost like dead last year around like February-ish or whatever. And it was just like, don't know what it is, because like go to the emergency room. They're like, it's not the flu. We don't know what to tell you. Bye.
I'm really surprised I didn't catch it in Vegas, because right before like the world shut down in America, we were in Vegas for Cleon's birthday, which is like February 3rd. So like, I'm surprised I didn't catch it then.
I'm surprised we didn't catch it when we were doing that gig.
Fully that.
But I fully thought I had it as I was walking to the store and fully was like, I'm about to collapse right here on the street.
That was before that gig.
Huh? No, it was after. It was after because it was so crazy.
It was after.
It was like 4 days after. I'm like, okay, this is a 4-day mark if I would have caught it, and I feel sick. And me and Don fully got COVID tested that day. But then suddenly I felt better when I found out I got
Here's the funny thing. So Keenan's in my car, right? We're going to get COVID tested. He has his mask on, whatever, going through. We go to the testing site, get tested, on the way back. We get our results as I'm dropping Keenan off. And it says, no, Keenan tears his mask, said, fuck this shit. And he was so mad. He wore his mask that whole time. He literally opened his email and ripped it off his face.
Like, ugh. Like, I'm wasting time driving all over the city. Pissed.
Girl, we were not over the city. We drove to Main Gate. It's a 15-minute.
All over the city.
Do you think after the pandemic like dies down a little bit more, that you guys are still like wear your mask and everything?
I'll wear it if I'm sick now.
I will wear it. I'll wear it honestly, unless told by literally the CDC that COVID has been eradicated in
Oh,
America.
I'm
kinda
sorry.
willing-
By died down, I assume that the CDC already recommended that we don't need to wear them.
Oh well, then at that point, then yes,
That's
I
what I
won't
assume.
wear it. But until that moment, I will probably wear it to the end of the year.
I know that. What about you, Sarah?
I'll probably maybe wear it just like flying. Just I don't know, but I'm not looking forward to taking them off because I make faces under my mask all the time, and so I have to now train myself to not make
Make those,
faces.
yeah.
It was literally like training my face to not make a face when we stopped being performers.
Right.
So I don't know how to. It's gonna be a struggle.
I think considering that I go into like the grocery store every single day, I think I'm gonna continue to wear mine because like older white people in Georgia,
Just kind of gross.
they are kind of gross, but they also will breathe on your neck and like just be all up in your space. Like I remember this one time me and Dawn went to Burlington and like literally every 6 feet has like a little marker or whatever. And like every time me and Dawn like go up and I would look down at the sticker or whatever and kind of look back and this man would be literally maybe one step behind us. And I'm
And like by every time, it was like when the stores had just opened up. So the line was like at Burlington, it was a new one. So it wrapped around, they went all the way around the store. We were in line for like a good hour and a half just to check out.
and he would still just be behind us. And I'm just like, there are marks.
Like, here's BJ and I, move up, here's this man right behind us.
Oh my God.
Like every time I'm like, oh my God.
It was so agitating. Gross. Do you guys like have any just great memories that you've made like during?
Well, I got to go to Texas for a month, which was fun.
You did. Oh,
And then I had like a movie like style relation, like a rom-com style relationship. It was great.
mhm.
Very progressive rom-com. It didn't end up happily, so it's fine.
Floppy hat and all.
Huh?
Floppy hat and all.
Floppy hat.
I
I think
think,
he meant like a sun hat.
yeah,
I guess. How's that really? I don't know,
that's,
really
that's what I picture. Because you were just like, y'all want to, I think y'all
Like
want to,
very Sex in the City.
yeah.
We were in San Antonio, Texas. What city?
There was,
No, it's a very Sex in the City. The movie.
I know, but I was making a joke that I was in San Antonio and like what city?
I mean, we were also talking about somebody who didn't know that it was called a sun hat, so it's also that.
I don't necessarily need this.
Maybe if it came out. Maybe if we started on time, you wouldn't be getting this.
We
Really
started-
that actually. Even I signed on time, even though I was deep in cooking. However, still signed up on time.
I did as
But
well.
not you, Sarah. Sarah, you're everything. You keep being great.
I just feel like every week now I've been dragged for something, and I'm just trying my best.
You
I
know,
mean,
with that
try
said,
better.
but with that said, though, I was going back and forth whether or not for my PS to be reading BJ for not, for just perpetually being in Atlanta forever, and he slipped away and moved and not told nobody. But I decided I'm gonna do a different one. But trust me, you are on that list.
I
It was my top 3 for this week,
have you
and I had to
made
do some foolishness this week.
Have
So.
good memories during the pandemic, Keenan?
I moved in with you. That's a good memory.
What'd you say?
Well, I was talking to BJ. I
What?
said I moved in with you. That's a good memory.
Oh, that's a great memory, especially being out of the apartment with. Never mind.
You know, I think some of the there was just so many things I think that were some good memory, if I would consider them good memories, but I don't think there was anything that was like particularly iconic because I think we would have did these things anyway. For example, that pineapple dish or basically any event that you hosted at your house. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. We had a that last minute was that Labor Day party we had. That was pretty iconic. Was it
Oh
Labor
yeah,
Day?
when Alex and Todd came over.
Yes,
Yeah,
honey.
like
And we threw together the whole meal in like less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
that's what we always do.
I
But it
Not
was like,
always. Sometimes we do plan dinners. Like I'm planning Easter dinner right now.
I like most of our dinners are planned in advance. Okay, unless occasionally you should feel like, blessing the room with like a dish. But that day I was like, girl, let's just throw together this whole thing. And then next thing, like, all right, we all at the store buying shit. That was pretty iconic. Oh, you know what? The top thing for COVID for me is the 4 times that I beat Avengers Assemble. Ultimate Alliance 3. All 4 times.
You deserve.
That was fantastic. Yeah.
I want to go next. I think the best.
Sarah, what memory do you have? That was particularly great.
It's your turn, Sarah.
We went down to Disney twice.
Mhm.
So that
Ooh.
we went down in September and then in November. And then I got like 2 promotions in a way during work.
Hmm.
That's cool.
Look at God. Yes.
So yeah, so that's kind of nice. It was unexpected considering I got furloughed right at the beginning of it, and then
Mm-hmm.
so that was
And laid off for a day.
Yeah. So it was actually they laid me off for 24 hours, then called me back, said, oh, "Just kidding, we're actually gonna bring you back because we are probably gonna get money from like the government with the small business loans, and so we'll have you come back for a week." And then less than a week later, then they furloughed me because they still hadn't gotten my loan. And then I was out for about a month and a half.
This doesn't sound like a good memory. This sounds like a terrible one.
That was a pretty poor memory. But I
With
came
the
back.
raise.
So then I came back. I worked the same job. Then I got a promotion
Yeah.
to a fake position, but it's fine. It's like a transition position.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm like going to be the new official sales director at the wedding venue.
Work.
Work diva. That's what I'm talking about.
If your wedding's planned in Atlanta, you know who to go to.
Work.
I want my wedding plan. I want $1 million wedding on a $5,000 budget. Thank you. I'm not. There's no wiggle room about this. I don't want to comply anything. I'm $5,000, but I want it to cost for $1 million. Thank you.
Okay, I can do that for you. So everybody, Don's wedding will be the first one to be held on Pinterest. My rate is going to be. Let's see. Let me think. Just doing some quick math here. $4,600,
Mhm.
and the rest of it will be tax.
Look at you.
Okay.
Okay.
I can actually give you
So
20.
moving on to the next topic. I'm just kidding. What is the highlight that you have, BJ? I hope it's interesting.
My most favorite coronavirus memory was spending my day with Keenan and skating. It was really like, honestly, Keenan was living throughout the entire performance. Every time
Our birthday party, yeah.
it was so great. Like Keenan's like, yes. I was just like, honestly, like seeing his joy brought me joy or whatever. And then right after we ate some bomb ass sushi. And I'm so glad that we changed the position because I think it was supposed to be sushi and then skating.
Mhm.
But I'm glad we changed that because like I was so full after that. I was like, no, we gotta
No, that would have took us out.
would have been.
No, our birthday party was really great.
Mhm.
That was a lot. I had a lot of fun. And it was like all of my good Judy's were all there.
Mhm.
Not all of yours, because most of yours are in Atlanta, but all of mine were here.
Mm-hmm. Including Cleon.
Mm-hmm. Cleon showed up. Don got out of work early. Alex and Todd showed up. It was great.
That's great. Okay. You guys want to move on to sponsors?
What about the lowest point of COVID?
Oh, I didn't want to talk about that. Because
Okay.
we could talk about the lowest to show us how far we've come from that. What was your lowest point, Sarah?
I don't don't even know. I mean, I'm sure there were just arguments that happened. Oh, another Heinz was at this house. That's cool.
Oh,
I forgot
yeah.
about that.
The house that we're in.
Yeah, so that's cool. But there were, you know, just lows. I haven't been able to see, like, I haven't seen my brother, and
Mm.
I don't even know, like, well over a year. So that sucks. And then I was supposed to go out to my cousin's wedding out last May. Didn't get to go to that. Didn't get to go to my best friend, who was one of my bridesmaids' wedding in Michigan. So it's just a lot of like plans that were just kind of canceled due to it. So that kind of blowed, but whatever.
But you're here now.
We are here now.
Here and now.
I don't think that's how that should be used.
Why not? Your love is
We are
all
here now.
I need.
Like, we are physically here in this place, here and now. That song's a
right
love song.
now. Oh, this is one of my favorite parts of that commercial from back in the day.
Which one?
But I think it was like Seven Love. I don't know. It was an infomercial about love, a CD of
my
love
God,
songs.
The love ballad one. It was
Yes, yes.
like like Luther Vandross and Celine Dion. It's like, that plays
That
like
commercial
15
hit,
years.
honey. That commercial hit. Nothing but hits. Nothing but hits on that CD. What'd you say?
I said, and we'll wake you at 2 a.m.
Girl, that used to be that was a staple 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's when you knew you were up late, when those infomercials started hitting. That's when you were up late.
What do you think your lowest point was, Tina?
Let's see. There were two, and one's more funny than the other one, given the circumstances, but I find it to be equally as low.
Okay.
The first one would be when my car blew up. That was more funny looking back on it. But yeah, my car blew up on me and it's completely destroyed. But since then I got a new car. Then she's a fierce bitch. Work. But Don was there for that. That was really dramatic for me. And kind of scarring. And then I would say, but even actually no, the more I think about it was when Disney announced the layoffs for me. That destroyed me. I had nothing for the world. I broke down in the middle of the day in the parking lot of a LA Fitness after yoga. That wore me out. So I would say those are my two lowest points this past year. There are plenty of low points, but those are the two lowest ones.
I think my lowest point was kind of. I don't think I like really had a change up until coming to Orlando, really, because like I was still working, which I was grateful for. And like, I was still able like to see friends in like really small groups or whatever. So like, I was like chill. But when I got here, like there in Orlando, cause I'm in Atlanta now. When I got to Orlando, it like everything kind of like slowed down a little bit, like including work. And so like, I was just like, dang, like, this kind of sucks or whatever. And then like all of my friends, like there, I couldn't really, they weren't tangible to me. And then that all culminated up into like the Black Lives Matter protests or whatever. And that one drug me out because I was just like, I had like an immense feeling of just like survivor's remorse or whatever. Cause I'm just like, damn, like Black people are dying or whatever. And I'm just like, I'm not really doing shit. And not like Breonna Taylor, like, you know, she was, you know, an EMT, right? And I'm just like, she was doing shit and I'm not doing anything. And so I was just like, that was low. And so I think I got through that. I worked through my issues there and, you know, just learned to like, just be grateful. And yeah, now we're here.
Good, yeah. I will say that the whole the Black Lives Matter thing, well, when the whole George Floyd happened, that was, I would say, that was probably number 3. That was a really low point for me too. I was like, oh shit. Like I literally was like, oh shit. And then kind of discovering like just the deep racism of the country, and some of the people that, well, mostly me and Don kind of run into every day. Shout out to Eric Bell. What's next, Don?
Dawn.
I have
Um,
one for Don, but I want to see if he says it.
what's yours? I'm
No,
probably not
go
gonna say it.
ahead.
I
I'm
know I'm
gonna
not.
do this.
I know I'm not gonna say it
How you know you're not gonna say it?
because I already know what mine is, and I doubt it's what you're gonna say it is.
All right. I have, well, actually, no, I have two. I have two what I think is going to be. Let's see if I'm right. Go.
Well, mine is actually when I got reefer load during Disney
Mm.
because we had went through the whole year of like everything, and so it was like September, August.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember when this was. It was sometime late summer, and we was told like you're fine, you're not getting furloughed, you're gonna keep your job, blah blah blah. Blah. And then like within days, like a couple days later, being like you're getting furloughed in like 2 days. Like enjoy your last week working. On the first, you're be back furloughed or transferred. So that was wow because I went through the entirety of the year. And I was like, okay, life getting back to normal a little bit. I was teaching, which is also scary, but I was teaching, making money, and I was like, Disney. So I was like, okay, good. And I was like, just kidding, back to it. So I said I was low because I thought like I was starting to rebound.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that affected you that much. I learned something new today.
What's it till you have?
Well, the one that I thought was going to be one was when you were having was it during again the Black Lives Matter thing when you were having that issue with the police for a while, for a couple of weeks.
Hmm.
That one particularly was low. I'm like, whoa, Donna's in a dark place, honey.
Oh, which I think what makes Disney the worst because like I had been through all of that, and I was
Mhm.
like, okay, life is coming back up.
Right.
What's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
second one you had?
The second one I had was when you had to come home from what's his name? From Texas.
Shut up! I can't stand you.
Living your rom-com.
Fully that, going jet skiing, picnics in the park, painting in the park, riding a motorcycle.
I actually thought you were going to talk about last week.
No.
That was rough.
It's just been wild. The whole pandemic's been wild for me.
It's a pandemic, but we are here.
And I'm
We're
very
so
queer.
And heterosexual.
I said I'm very queer.
Oh.
Keenan said we're queer. I was
I
like,
mean
help
queer
myself.
as in like the strength, like in the literal context, not the derogatory context.
What's the literal context, Keenan?
I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, queer means strange, or I'll probably go off and say more different. Like, huh, that's different.
Hmm.
Hold
But let
on.
me look
According to Mama Oxford, it has many different meanings, but are all accepted. Strange / odd is one.
Okay.
welcome.
Spoil or ruin, another one. Never heard of that
Oh.
one. And then a gay person, homosexual. They are all official documents, official words and meanings of the word queer according to Google, according to Oxford.
Okay.
I would like to be known that BJ tried to come for me and succeed and failed. All right, I'll try sponsors.
Okay. Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. I gotta go get that sponsor. I know where Tommy shit is.
You know, we're crazy youngsters.
Well, oh wait, am I not ready for my own sponsor? Uh-oh. Miss Harris, where is your coloring book at? Girl.
I'm the only hoe ready, apparently.
Oh, here it is. I found it. Sorry, it was camouflaging in between my in between my textbooks. Oh, mess. All right. So we're gonna also, our first sponsor is our birthday shout out to Miss Sarah. Yes, Miss Sarah Logan. Giving us a full, looks like 16 years old. No, 61.
16. It's 16.
It looks like 60. Oh, now it's 61. Okay, you should find him.
Oh,
my god.
Sarah, do you want to find him or should I?
they really did fall out.
Oh, look at that. That's a little cute. What else is in there?
I don't even know. It smells amazing though. That's
I need to turn
oh,
off the oven.
oh wow. And it's got a cute little
What's cute? I love that.
a candle.
Oh, I forgot about this bag. I forgot about that bag. My bad. Oops.
Shut! Is this a unicorn? It matches Frank. Oh my god! I did
I'm
that
dying.
earlier. I did that earlier.
Look, this is what I got her for Christmas. And this is what I got her for her birthday.
Come through. I live.
Oh my god! Is it like a little blanket?
It is a blanket.
Oh my god! I'm gonna literally
Oh,
use
wait.
this right now.
Here's that.
But our crazy youngsters.
It's a Taco Bell shirt. And green.
They're birthday beans. We all love a good birthday bean. Is Keenan on there twice? I love that.
What? What?
I'm so
Is Keenan on there twice?
On where twice?
On the video.
I don't see him
I'll
twice.
be on the video twice.
Never mind.
Oh my
It was just dark.
What?
Never mind.
He just saw two black square cows walking through the house.
Because he's fucking racist.
I know, right? And that's cute. I love it.
And where did we eat earlier today?
We ate at Taco Bell.
Oh my god, have y'all tried the new chalupa?
I have.
No, I have.
The chicken bacon one or whatever?
Oh.
No, that's not it.
No, it's like basically the cheese you could do.
The one that's cheesy.
It's like a queso or
I
something.
may have had it drunkenly. I don't know. You
Oh,
know,
it's a quesalupa, that's
I
what it
only-
is.
quesarito, that's not new.
No, quesalupa.
I will say quesarito, that was like my gig back in the pandemic.
Do you want to read your card, Sarah? I hope you can read it, hopefully.
Is that a taco?
Yeah. You're 16, your grandmother. Yes. So Puerto Rico.
It's kind of hard.
Sarah, wait, can you read cursive? If not, I can say anything right now. Oh, so what?
I got you. I'll read it
Okay.
for you.
Okay.
Sarah, wait. Can you read cursive? If not, I can say anything right now. Osama is still alive. Orange juice is a ploy of false health by Big Fruit. Pluto is still a ploy.
Not big fruit.
You know, all of this has made me reflect on our friendship, and I am really grateful for you. I don't know if I could have survived Disney as long as I did if I hadn't met you. I love you so, my. Wait, why did I write my? I meant much. Anyways, BJ. Also, people who signed were Pocahontas, Princess Jasmine, Ariel, Pluto, Buzz Lightyear, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Snow White, Brer Fox, Bear, Green Army Man, Black Bag, Elsa,
Yes, white bag.
Moana, Aurora, Princess Tiana, Cinderella, Rapunzel, Mulan, Rafiki, Eeyore, and Beyonce. So,
You didn't get Tigger.
no.
Fuck the double girl, apparently.
I'm trying to figure out. Not fuck T. I double go. I'm kind of pissed. I never got a card signed
Ooh,
by every
ooh.
Disney character except for Tigger.
See that, Beyonce? See that? Yeah.
Now you're trying to miss out on this read, BJ.
What'd you say?
I said, now you're trying to miss out on this read, BJ, from Kenan.
That was very sweet.
I said I'm pissed off. I never got a card signed by every Disney character except for Tigger.
Mickey Mouse put your card once.
Absolutely, yes, he did.
Have you heard this story, Sarah? So, one day at work, Kenan wrote himself a letter. A note. It's like, what I don't remember what the note says, and then had Mickey Mouse sign it.
I sure did, honey. Here it is.
And got his whole life.
I screamed. I was like, absolutely. God, when was the show? There it is. See? And the fact that it's still accessible, I'm living.
Screaming. So you got that. Look at that. That's Mickey Mouse himself.
Huh? What'd you say?
That's Mickey Mouse himself at his busy day. I mean, he was not always running around all the parks and resorts. He got you to write your letter, honey.
And still preparing for all the shows.
That is important.
Uh,
Importante.
Listen, that's my buddy. Y'all don't know. Me and him, we're great friends. I don't see him often because of COVID and, he's busy. But when I do, it's a great time.
Me and Minnie have a weekly mani-pedi we go to.
Not a weekly mani-pedi.
It pays no mini.
What you say? What? It pays no mini.
Pays no mini.
Yes, Queen Minnie. Next time you see her, tell her I said hey.
I will. I'll see you on Thursday for our weekly mani-pedis.
Oh, tell Daisy I said what's up.
I said me and Minnie.
Oh, well, whoever sees Daisy, just let her know. Like the last time she scammed Donald, she also scammed me. So I need my money back.
I don't think
I need the.
I don't think Daisy scams people. That's not really a Daisy thing. That's more of a Donald thing.
That's what you think.
But what I do know is that Daisy and Minnie are ready to throw hands. So I love that. Yes.
Speaking of throwing hands, you know how it's widely just known that I will fight, just wildly. That's like just a fact about me, huh?
How's that?
Because I don't fight anymore. People just swear they know I be fighting.
It was in the kids section. I was like,
You advertise that you fight.
I don't advertise. I make it a known fact.
Like, hi, I'm Don. Chime in. I will fight you.
When have I ever said that?
You never said those words, but it's implied.
How's it imply? I'm nice to people when I first meet them.
No, you're not.
According to what's the one time you said hi to me? I didn't hear you.
You guys, man, you're rude.
That's not rude. I did not hear you.
And he shaded me for being loud at work.
I probably did shade for being loud.
I mean, you've admitted to that one.
Keenan shades people 24/7.
Huh?
You shade people 24/7 for less things for being loud.
I never said that I'm not being rude. I'm saying that you're not nice to people at first.
I am nice.
All right. We have 2 instances.
Anyway, back to my story. So apparently, weeks ago, Josh was down in Miami with people. And apparently, somebody at another table called him a faggot. That was wild. Anyway, that whole thing happened.
Ooh.
So the people that went down were like, oh, yeah, we're going to Miami. We'll buy you guys plane tickets, blah, blah, blah. And so it's like it was happening on Tuesday. And Demi and Josh, like, Don's not going. He already said he's not going. He's like, I really want Don to go. And I said, no, you don't understand. Don will fight if he hears that word. Or it will be no thinking, it will be no talking, he'll hit the word and we'll start fighting. He said, we're not going to let Don go down there because he will fight people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I don't fight anybody anymore. I don't fight anymore.
But
so
wait, so in that situation, had you been there, you're saying that you want to get up and start swinging, no questions asked?
We're not talking about hypotheticals.
That's literally what we're talking about.
We're not talking about hypotheticals. We're just saying.
But wait, okay, but so if you're claiming that you wouldn't fight anymore, and then they said
I didn't say I wouldn't. I say I don't fight anymore.
Huh?
I didn't say I wouldn't. I say I don't fight anymore. It's been years since I've been in a fight.
Okay, so as you don't fight anymore, I don't wait. That's a weird play on words, but all right.
I know.
So again, so now I'm throwing out the hypothetical. Had you been there? Would you have fought him?
I don't know. It's one of those have to be in the moment to know.
So
I know how I would respond in the moment.
Right. Even though everybody else know how you would respond in the moment, as you have squared up with people for less. So.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
All right.
Everybody I physically had an altercation with deserved it.
I mean, no one's. We're not saying that you're not in your right to do so. No one's saying that.
Deserving is pretty subjective.
No, it's pretty clear they deserved it. It's a known fact.
So would you imply that if that guy who's called Josh a faggot would have deserved a complete and utter ass beat from Don Gardner right then and there?
In the moment, I just really don't know what would happen.
Wait, I just said deserve.
Yeah, but I haven't fought in years. Like in the moment, who knows what I would have done?
That was not the question I asked. I asked, does he deserve it?
I mean, if somebody wants to fight him, they'd be within their right.
Okay.
I don't understand what y'all want out of me.
What you
I
say,
don't
what?
fight. I don't understand what y'all want out of me. I don't fight anymore. I'm a wholesome person.
Me paying somebody to recreate this whole situation just to prove up. Me, like, that's what I thought. Post phone out.
I don't
Y'all ready
fight
for
anymore.
questions?
I
Yes.
guess.